Hi everyone, this is a video, kind of a review of a underground railroad house that we went to for school, and I thought you might like to see it too. So this is some stuff that was just on the ground floor that we just walked into. That's the old mailbox, you'll see that later. So this right here is showing how they had cut the wood. They had swung down the axes and it had like made notches. There's all sorts of maps and stuff, and the room was set up as it would have been in that time period that space was being used. A lot of old maps and documents and things like that. This is the mailbox. And I'll try not to go too in depth too, because I want you guys to be able to go and actually see it for yourself and actually learn new stuff from it. So I'm not going to be saying word for word. But if you guys want to read any of this, just pause it. There's a lot of documents and stuff. So here's how it was kind of set up. They had this old spindle in the corner too. They also traveled quite a ways and brought sheep with them, so maybe the spindle was used for that, to turn the wool into cloth, since cotton was a slave trade. And then this is in the corner, kind of a closet. There were steep steps going up. You'll see in a minute a little window up there, and you can actually see the window from the outside. But this staircase was for the servants, and the slaves would use it too. And it went straight up to the top floor, so the people on the main floor wouldn't even see them going up the stairs. It was very steep. We did not walk up that set of stairs. There was a different set of stairs. And then this is the view from the top of the steps, actually. And going upstairs, there was this big, like, living room area, and they had a bunch of portraits up on the wall. And there was a piano and some furniture, stuff like that. The big mirror. There was also a dining space, but I don't believe I got a picture of the dining space, which was off to the side of this picture. It was off to your far right. And then also it had, they hung it from like the molding at the top of the stairs. But here's the hallway. There was a really nice library in there, and if you can look at the picture, actually a lot of the same stuff was on the mantle when we were actually there as was in the picture. He had all sorts of stuff from his travels. I don't remember where this bookcase was actually, but we ended up going up the stairs, and that globe was a wedding gift. That tiny door actually opens and goes very far back, so the slaves could have hidden in there. Here are some of the bedrooms. It was just really simple. I actually really liked the house. It was really cool how it was set up. It was very functional. Even the drawers in the walls that you can see, that served as like a sort of nightstand. The drawer in the wall again. So you can see how the room was across the hallway. And there was another bookshelf off to the side, which you'll see photos of that in a little bit. There were actually quite a lot of books that looked really familiar or I had seen before. I haven't read Oliver Twist, but there was Oliver Twist. Charlotte's Web was one of them. Alice in Wonderland. And again, if you want to read any of these, feel free to pause the video. If I made it long enough for everyone to read, this would be a very long video, so I'm just putting them up there if you want to see anything. And then actually this, in that far corner, you can see that little hole in the wall, and that actually went back pretty far, and it would get wider the farther back you went, and they could have stayed back there too. Sugar was a slave trade item, so they used honey, so their bee box was actually in the attic. That's what you saw there. And the steps came down to like this little playroom, which was set up with all sorts of like cute toys and stuff like that. Oh, this is the stairs from behind. That's how steep they are. That's the closet. More pictures of the outside of the house. That's the window for the staircase, and that's the little balcony I was talking about that they could sleep out on outside on the upper floor. So those rooms were connected to that. Here's just some of the outside scenery, I guess. Took lots of pictures. It was just really pretty. This was what I believe was the Wool House, and there was another building too. I can't remember exactly which was which, but I believe how they found out that there had been that this was an Underground Railroad house was that letters had been preserved in the barrels, and it's possible that they stayed in these little houses. And then at the end, the reason that we went to the Dairy Queen was that plot of land was actually on the original blueprints for the town, which I thought was really neat. Thank you so much for watching this tour that we went on. If you guys would want to check it out, every credit goes to springhillhistorichome.org, and there is lots of stuff to check out there on their website. Also, for those who don't know, the Underground Railroad was a system of houses that slaves could stay at so that they could reach freedom. Thanks so much again for watching. All of this information came directly from the tour guide. We had a fantastic tour guide, shout out to them, and let us know if you go, and I hope that you enjoy what you find. Have a good rest of your day. Bye.